guys about the dream I just had. You can take it or leave it. This dream was very eye-opening and just, I thank the Holy Spirit for it, and I thank God for allowing me to share. The dream I had it was a blackout. It was very dark. When I say blackout, I mean not an inkling of light. The part that was really scary was the fact that people were still clubbing. These people had lanterns and the club was open and they were still in there partying. During this time period, it was rationing. There was no water. There was some food, but there was no water. And I had water, and so I had put water in these clear containers, but it was only like drop amounts, like it was very small amounts, and I was giving them to people who hadn't had water. And people were consuming alcohol. It was so crazy. And there were men that were like going around harming people because they didn't have the things that they needed. And it was just a very dark time. And so this dream is clear. Just prepare the way of the Lord. It is a very dark time coming. A blackout is coming.
Shalom. All praises, honor, and glorification unto our mighty, marvelous, and wonderful power. Call Halaimla Alahayan Awa Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai Ba'ashim Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, whom rule well, and who are great examples toward other brethren, and also whom I have learned this truth from, ultimately through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. Salutations as well as health and wellness unto the sincere Akim and you few sincere Akwat out there. This is your brother Allah coming to you with another lesson. And the title of this lesson is going to be Eve shares dream of blackouts, food shortages, and no water. And this lesson is landbacking off of, well, as you saw the clip, which I pulled that clip from the brother whose channel is entitled GMS Get This Work. But yeah, man, you saw the clip, and visions and dreams were prophesied, Let me see. This is Joel chapter 2 and verse 28. And it reads, "And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams. Your young men shall see visions. And also upon the servants and upon the handmaids in those days will I pour out my spirit." Right, which we're seeing that now. Brothers are getting visions, in the Akwaf too. But it's just a matter of time, man, before what the Lord has in store to take place takes place. This is Habakkuk 2 and 3. And Salaki, I'm a little sick. Habakkuk 2 and 3. And it reads, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. And as I always say, man, right now is the test of patience. You know, you have individuals out here who have that, you know, that unfaithful spirit. And the scriptures tell you, you know, woe unto ye who have lost patience, for what will you do when the Lord will visit you? Whether you believe or not, the prophecies are going to take place, man. And ultimately, those who are going to remain patient are the elect, you know? So if you have that lack of patience spirit, you need to examine yourself, man, you know? Or if you start doubting, you know, doubt is a demon. You know, that's a demon, man. You start doubting, you know, and stuff like that. That's a demon. Right? Let's get Isaiah 55:11. And it reads, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please. And it shall not prosper. And it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. And I want to get this as well. This is Ezekiel, the 12th chapter, and I'll start at verse 21. And it reads, and the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged, and every vision faileth? Tell them, therefore, thus saith the Lord power, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel. But say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision. Right? The effect of every vision, meaning the fulfillment of the prophecy. Right? For example, the vision of the MOTB. The effect of that is going to be it taking place. Right? Verse 24, for there shall be no more any vain vision, nor flattering divination within the house of Israel. For I am the Lord, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. It shall be no more prolonged, for in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word and will perform it, saith the Lord power. Oh, we could keep reading too. Verse 26, again the word of the Lord came to me, saying, son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say, the vision that he seeth is for many days to come, and he prophesieth of the times that are far off. Therefore say unto them, thus saith the Lord power, there shall none of my words be prolonged any more, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, saith the Lord power. And I want to get this as well, since I quoted it. Ecclesiasticus, the 2nd chapter, verse 13 is where I'll start. And it reads, woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended. Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you? You see? So, you know, it's only a matter of time, man. This is Daniel chapter 12 and verse 1. And it reads, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book, which is the elect. Right, let me get this too. Jeremiah 30 and I believe it's verse 7. Yep. And it reads, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. The he talking about the elect. But yeah, man, crazy times are ahead, and it's all throughout the scriptures, man, the book of Esdras, Isaiah, it's all throughout. And it's coming. Right, let me get this. 2nd Esdras 15 and verse 14. And it reads, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Right? You also got 2nd Esdras, the 16th chapter. Right? 2nd Esdras 16 and 17. And it reads, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor always be mindful of the scourges. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then, when evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down. There shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it. The trees shall give fruit, and who shall gather them? The grapes shall ripen, and who shall tread them? For all places shall be desolate of men. So that one man shall desire to see another and to hear his voice. For of a city there shall be 10 left, and 2 of the field, which shall hide themselves in the thick groves and in the clefts of the rocks. As in an orchard of olives upon every tree, there are left 3 or 4 olives. Or as when a vineyard is gathered, there are left some clusters of them that diligently seek through the vineyard. Even so in those days there shall be 3 or 4 left by them which search their houses with the sword. And the earth shall be laid waste, and the fields thereof shall wax old, and her ways and all her paths shall grow full of thorns, because no man shall travel therethrough. The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. In the war shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. So hellish times are ahead, man. And, you see things stirring up. You got this whole situation going on with the migrants. That Venezuelan gang out in Chicago, and, they're spreading out. So you got a lot going on, man. It's important that we keep our eyes on the prize and our eyes on prophecy, right? Our eyes upon things of significance, because you got Satan, man. and he's throwing out them distractions. You know, you got this whole Diddy thing and, you know, a bunch of distractions. But see, you know, the distractions aren't going to distract the elect, you know. But with that, Lord willing, you were edified. Once again and continuously, all praises, honor, and glorification unto our power. Call Halaim La, Alahayanawa Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rakakwadash. Barakatah Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rakakwadash. See you, brothers and sisters, in the next lesson, Lord willing. DTA soon. And on to the next one. Abba Babo.